Good morning. Good morning. I'm just sitting here having my breakfast. I am having papaya with, it's so bright, papaya with strawberry, banana, a little bit of yogurt, and a little bit of like pumpkin seed granola stuff on top. Very healthy. Eat while I talk because I'm feeling really pukey right now because I take these vitamins that make me, like, if you know how with multivitamins or like B vitamins, you take them on an empty stomach and you start feeling pukey, like you want to puke it up. Maybe I'm just taking the wrong brand of vitamins. That could be it. Because I'm taking some vitamins I got from Walmart, which is the Alive Women's Multiple. I take some other stuff, but it's definitely that one big horse pill that makes me feel pukey. But I'm trying to develop healthy routines, which is something that I definitely lack in my life. My life is very chaotic. I think I have like minor autism, like not major autism, but minor autism, because like with my dancing, I can't think in numbers. You know how you have 8 counts. With dancing, you dance with the counts. That's how choreography goes, and I can't do that. I mean, maybe I can learn how to do that, but I just don't think in numbers. Numbers freak me out. Like, I don't understand numbers, but I definitely understand music in my own way. I listen to what the music is doing, and that's how I dance. I dance with the music. I don't really understand how music is broken down, and it can be frustrating. But not for me, but for people that I dance with. I can tell that it's frustrating because, I'm not able to get it the way that they teach it. I can get it, actually, I can get something instantly as long as it's taught to me in a way that I can comprehend and understand. This is not what I wanted to talk about today. What I wanted to talk about today, the reason why I'm wearing this funny hat is this shirt. Because I usually just go around with tank tops on, but I've got a wild hair in my butt to go and garden today in my garden, which I have not done for probably over a year. So my garden is looking really, really bad. Maybe I'll turn this around so you can see my garden, because my view right here past this computer is of my garden. So I'll turn this around so you can see what I'm talking about. So, never mind my mom's fermenting lemons. You can't really see the garden, I don't think. I don't know what's showing up on this thing. There we go. Past that tree that's blocking the way is my garden. You can see the bananas poking up out of the garden. And the garden kind of goes all the way down to that side of the property and up the side of the property, which is where I plan to make the rest of the garden. Right now it's just that one square rectangle area past that tree, which is a starfruit tree that never makes any starfruit. I've only gotten like 5 starfruits out of that whole tree in the past 3 years. So I need to get that starfruit tree producing. That takes care. It takes, in Hawaii we call it malama. You have to malama the aina, the land. You have to take care of the land so that it takes care of you. It's very simple, but I don't take care of it. And I couldn't find my gardening hat. And this hat was sitting on the table. So I need a hat because my nose gets really red out in the sun. I don't want my nose to get red. And this hat is funny because it reminds me of the Jeeper Creeper. You know that movie? Jeepers Creepers? and I have his eyes. He has those crazy eyes, right? So he'll like stand there like this, the scarecrow man, and then he'll like bare his teeth. I don't have those kind of teeth. And then he'll look at you and smile. Since I have those crazy Jeeper Creeper eyes. Anyway, it is a Jeeper Creeper hat. I kind of like it. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing today. Really excited. I'm excited to work in my garden today. And it's gonna help me get healthier. I would like to start eating mainly food from my garden, like the widest variety of food that I can produce myself. I would like to come from my garden because I have this whole acre, and I live with my mom, so she's always working, and I'm always doing my art stuff, and I'm like always out and about. I'm really rarely ever home. I haven't been home in a really long time because I'm always out and about doing stuff. And you know, I'm gonna try to kind of force myself to stay home a little bit more and take better care of the land here and spend more time with the animals, which the animals kind of get left alone a lot. I mean, they get their meals twice a day, but during the bulk of the day, I'm usually gone. My mom's usually gone, and so they're kind of here chilling out by themselves. That's why we got another goat. We had one goat, and now we have two goats so that they have company for each other, which is kind of working out. I mean, my black goat, Pepe, she's very ornery. She's not a nice goat. She's actually a pretty mean goat, and she has her horns, so she's very dangerous to us and to the other animals. She gets ornery, and she tries to ram us and hook us with her horns, which she does quite often, and I'm always getting hurt. But she's little, so I'm a lot bigger than she is, so I can control her, just grab her horns. But this new goat, Billy, is a boy, and he's just the sweetest. He's like her complete opposite. He's sweet, he's really loving. He loves to lay in my lap, which Pepe never liked to be grabbed or hugged or touched or anything. She does not like that. The only thing she likes is if you scratch behind her ears, but she'll only tolerate that for about 2 seconds, and then she'll try to hook you with her horns. So and she's also very finicky, whereas Billy, he eats whatever. He just eats. He doesn't matter. And yesterday I lost his nipple for his bottle. I don't know what I did with the nipple, but I had this old nipple of Pepe's that she didn't like because it was black. It's a black rubber nipple, and it has that rubbery smell. And I don't blame her for not liking it, but I used it for Billy, and I was just kind of worried because I thought he would behave like Pepe and only want one kind of nipple. And he just drank from it. He didn't care. And I just love that about him. He's so easy. He's so easy, and he's so sweet. So today should be fun for them because I'm going to be in the garden with them. What I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna work in the garden that's overgrown. I'm not gonna work in there. There's so much spinach in there, which is great because I want to start doing green smoothies again, green juices, and there's just so much spinach. So it's like Okinawan spinach, so it's a little tougher. It's like my mom won't eat it. She doesn't like Okinawan spinach at all. I'd like to grow some, regular kind of spinaches, but more leafy spinaches. This is a really thick, tough kind of spongy and has hairs on it, and it's very succulent. And but I just throw them in the green smoothies. It doesn't bother me. And when you cook it down, they taste fine. They're not that bad. I'm gonna I have my camera. I got my camera revved up, which it's been in storage for 2 years, and I'm gonna start using that in the garden. Maybe I'll do that today, and make a garden video of what I'm doing. Oh yeah, what I'm doing. Today I'm going to try by myself to build another garden fence. We need fences here. have to have fences because we have wild pigs that come through every single day, a couple times a day, and they root everything up. And it's been just a constant battle trying to battle these pigs. But we love the pigs. We don't want them killed. We don't want them hunted. We've went through the first year living here in absolute terror, being terrorized, literally terrorized by hunters and hunting dogs. They still come through like every couple months. They'll come through and with the dogs, and every time they do, we lose one of our animals, either a chicken or a cat or something. The dogs just rip them up because these dogs are starved to death. They're literally starved to death. And I've made videos about it before. I don't think I posted them because they're very dramatic and crazy. And we've had mother pigs with little piglets being ripped apart in our front yard. And it's just an awful situation here in Hawaii. And, you know, I have a lot of haters just because I've spoken out about it. I'm like one of the only people that'll speak against hunting and hunting dogs because I think it's a very violent act, regardless of, you know, what good they supposedly do for the forest, because pigs are very they're feral and they're very destructive to the forest, to the native habitat, and I totally understand that. But I think there should be we've gotta brainstorm and come up with other ways to deal with the pua'a, with the pigs, more humane ways to deal with them rather than just going out there hunting them, aerial shooting the cows, the pigs, the deer, the goats. The reason why we have Pepe is because we theorize that her mother was killed because she was found in the lava field, newly born and abandoned. She could have just been abandoned, or her mother could have been killed because there's a lot of bow hunting where she was found. I don't know how I got to talk about hunting. I guess I should just go with the flow with what I'm talking about because I'm so scattered. But yeah, I want to kind of develop some routines, some healthy routines. One thing that really good that happened today was that for some reason I fell asleep at 11 o'clock last night, which hasn't happened in a really long time. I'm usually like wide awake until about 2 o'clock in the morning, and then I wake up feeling like crap. That didn't happen today. I actually went to sleep at 11. I fell asleep. I just conked out, which was really strange. And I woke up at 6 with the sun. I woke up with the sun, which was really cool, and I feel okay. I feel good today. So I feel like I'm ready to get out in nature and out into the garden. So yeah, that's what I'm doing today, and I'll try to film it. So we'll see what happens. Bye.